Hello, if you like saving money or like coding or like ChatGPT or like AI or like any of that, then this is for you. Okay, now that I've got your attention because that was my intro hook, I only take about 3 seconds. It all starts with ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT, this is where I zoom out. Okay, so now ChatGPT, going back to my saying before that it can make you Legos, but it can't build the structure for you. So you could go right here and you go, can you make me blah, 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 and it can try its best to make you something. But if you go, I want to start code. I want to start code. What step do I take in Python to get started? Boom. And then it's going to tell me all the different things to do to get started in Python. So set up my environment, whatever, you know what I mean? It's going to give you a step-by-step guide to get started, but it can't do the work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like your parents can't do the work for you when you know, but they can raise you. They can teach you how to do it yourself. That's essentially the same thing that ChatGPT does. So we set up our environment. So I downloaded Python a long time ago, but then I got kind of like flustered and I took like 6 months off, but then I remembered I had it on my computer, whatever. So then I get, you know, it gives you whatever, tells you your first script, but then, you know, eventually it led me to getting Visual Studio Code, Notebook++, all this other stuff, and then like building like define how to define functions and all this other stuff. And so then how I built it to this point was like, first question, here's my code that I was working on. This is like build 4 or something like that. And I was like, do you understand this app? And then it tells me everything it's doing. Like you just make sure that it knows what you are building here. And then from there, I send like a picture and then like what's going on. And then it'll give you a fix. And then you just follow it step by step, just troubleshooting this and that and whatever. And like, if one of the first roadblocks I ran into is like, can you just keep uploading the code with the solution that you have inside of it? And then when I would do that, I noticed that like my code is 464 lines, and then the code it would provide for me when I would tell it just to do it for me was only 280. And I'm like, well, why is it lower? He's like, oh, this is streamlined, bro. And then you go to put it in, and then it would be a broken code. And then you'd like sit there and be like, yo, here's the error I just got from your code. But then that's when I realized the Lego analogy. And then that's why I'm now communicating it to you. So essentially, you have to tell it how to tell you how to do it yourself. So like putting this in, for instance, there was what was I working on here? And this is kind of random. I know it's not very good. I just kind of wanted to like get this out into the world. So whatever. Um, so when I was resetting, this is also a part of my application here. So when you got this, you have snapshots, but then when I was deleting and resetting all my data, I'd hit yes, and then I would hit, so now it's all reset and all the, you know, the entries are blank. It clears that CSV file, that archive data. But before, when I'd open up this part, it would show like ghost, like the ghosts of Christmas past, like the ones that I had snapshotted or archived. They'd still sit there. When I'd select them, it would say, you know, select them onto the snapshot first, but I would have a selection, but I would not have that. So like every little piece of functionality you see here had to be worked out. That's why they're all Legos. Even putting all these in, even having this drop down menu of tasks, items worked. And then adding an entry, you know, having this motivation pop up, that was its own Lego. Add entry was its own Lego. Even here. So when I hit OK here, it's going to delete the text up there. Bang, it's all gone. Getting all this to just re-clear, even that was a function that I needed to put in. That was its own Lego. Delete, reset all data. All these buttons, every single one of these buttons, all this stuff are all their own Legos. So like reset month, archiving. Now it shows the drop-down menus down here. They were their own Legos. Export the snapshot, load the snapshot, etc. All these were their own Legos. So you needed to be like, okay, where do I put this now? What's up? You know, every single step, every single Lego, it'll give you all the Legos that you want, all the Legos that you need. And it'll tell you how they fit together and stuff like that. Or at least mostly. I haven't ran into any issues so far. Well, when I was building a game, actually, when I was trying to use a mini map, it was like when I was scrolling around my map, I ran into a lot of issues. But still, that's how you code with ChatGPT. You can't just go, yo, summon code, you know, do your spell, like do your Naruto jutsus or whatever, do your hand signs or whatever, and it won't just do. It can't do that for you to yet. I mean, like, the O1 does a better job of producing more complex code, like giving you more fancy Legos, but it's on a limited time, so like, or like it's a lot more. Each model can give you different types of Legos, but you're limited, so just keep that in mind if you're using ChatGPT. But like also ChatGPT, then Claude also is very good. I haven't used a lot of different AIs because again, I haven't ran into very many issues. And like I will comment, yeah, it's doing the work for me or whatever. But like I am sort of getting this stuff, like calls, you know what this stuff is. I tried putting live entries way up the code, further beyond the live entry, calling for live entry, putting it before the define, whatever that's called, the function, whatever this is called, define whatever. Putting it like after, you know what I mean? Like tiny little concepts are starting to make sense, and it's only coming to me because I'm building projects that I care about. So then like a second one I have is for like a game called RuneScape, and it pops up here and it's counting, it stores my net worth and it's counting based on a formula I gave it. It's counting at all times because I figured out that it can look at your system data to then do math to figure out how long it's been shut down so that it can update the code, update the new number for you. But then while it's running, run it in real time so that you can see a live tracker for this number to keep going up, because you know what I mean. And there's like a whatever. So I am slowly learning it, so you can learn the code without anybody's help, without any coding boot camps, anything like that. You can just do it with a free version of AI out there if you really want to, or just pay the $20 a month or whatever it is for ChatGPT. It's well worth the money. This is probably the best monthly service out of any product that I can think of that is worth it. And I'm not sponsored. If you want to sponsor me OpenAI, that'd be awesome. I'll take all your money. But this is like compared to like consumer products like Netflix or YouTube Premium and stuff like that. This is this will produce things for you. It's like an educational tool. It's a productivity tool. It is an everything tool, like AI, whatever. So that's my video. Hopefully you guys liked it. I haven't been doing the road to 20 monetized channels yet because I'm on Christmas vacation, but I wanted to make this. So yeah, have a nice day. Hope you like it. Please subscribe for more. Comments down below, blah, 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 blah. Hit me up.